Um, you know, to have only 9 turnovers in a game that's played the way that game was played, it's kind of amazing. To take what they gave us and then pull out when you haven't played a game like that against a team like that was pretty impressive. How we played down the stretch, what Darius did, what the other guys did, playing through him, pretty amazing. DJ Wagner, woo, and he will only get better. Billy Richmond, woo. Malik Thomas, the biggest play of the game in my mind was that rebound he grabbed with 2 hands because they were making a little run, and he went and got that ball, and then we ended up scoring. Huge play. And then he comes down the stretch and he makes shots. Somebody just told me Darius was 1 for 12 in the first half. Probably should have subbed him out and sat him. But I gave him a break. But I didn't. Look, I'm just watching guys, and I just want confident guys, that you're confident. When you shoot it, you're shooting it confidently. And he does. But nothing phases him. I'm a little disappointed, and I'm not trying to put more on the kid. Why isn't he in the equation in the player of the year in the country? What are you saying? Why would you say he's averaging as many as all those people? He's got 6 assists. He's got 3 rebounds. He's doing things in the guts of games. Yeah, maybe they are, but he is too. So why isn't he being mentioned? He's playing when he could probably take some time off games, and he's playing anyway. I mean, he goes through the shoot-around and only does half of it so he has enough to play the game. Like, should he play down in Florida? Probably not. But I'll tell you right now, if I said you're not playing down there, he'd bust out laughing. You're out of your mind. So I'm a little disappointed in that. But happy for TB. How about Malik Ewan? We need to get Nick doing a little bit more, and he will. He's a great kid. But DJ's big. You know, being able to go to him and we get better. Big.
Yeah, you guys forced 13 turnovers in the first half, 16 overall. I guess just in the first half in particular, was there anything you guys were doing defensively to cause them issues, especially as they were trying to get out?
We were crowding the court a little bit, and we got active guys. What we're getting them to do is play with their arms like this. So instead of playing with your arms like this and you're small, just be like you're in a zone. And now they're getting their hands on balls. They're tipping it. Their arms are closer to a contested shot, or their arms closer to go get a rebound or a loose ball. We've been working on that for about 3 weeks now, and we'll continue.
Yeah, you mentioned Billy obviously had the 23 points tonight and hit a couple of jumpers as well. When the jumper is falling for him, I guess just how much, more difficult do you think that makes it for the opposing team to guard him?
He's a great layup shooter. The only thing he's doing, these other guys are putting their shoulder down and driving you into the cheerleaders without any thought of making the shot, and they call foul. He's now getting bumped and trying to lean to make the shot. And I keep telling him, you got to play through it like everybody else is and just keep shooting free throws. But he makes those, so it's hard for me to say, change what you're doing.
30 fast break points against a team that likes to full court press and try and slow you down. How vital is that maybe to the offense to be able to get some easy buckets and not let them set up that press?
The only thing that I was kind of mad at, when a team plays you that way and speeds you up and you're skilled like us, I'd say, let's score 100. And we didn't.
Malik Ewan, 18 and 9, a back-to-back strong game. What kind of different layer does he bring to this team?
How about the dunk? You know what he do? He do some kind of reverse and do. He just went up and dunked it. So what would you say to him? If you can do that, why not do that all the time? Just go up and dunk it. And the same with what he did rebounding the ball. He's getting more confident. I want him to shoot some jumpers. He can shoot. I'm not letting him shoot lefties anymore because when he shoots righties, he goes and rebounds his miss. When he shoots lefty, he never rebounds. He shoots it, but he goes righty, he'll go get it and bang and then go and score. But, I'm happy for him. This has been rough. If you remember last year with Nelly, it was rough for a while. And then he kicked it in, and by the end of the year, he was what we all thought he would be. Let's hope that's the same for Malik Ewan, because he has made unbelievable strides in all areas, in everything he's doing. So I want him to be rewarded with what he did today.
Yeah, he and TB combined for 11 of those 13 offensive boards. And TB said earlier that they've kind of recognized that they've struggled in that department, but they've taken a little bit more onus on that. Just what do you think about their efforts on the offensive glass? And then
Well, you know what it is? It's offensive rebound attempts. So we keep track. So if there were 20 opportunities for you to go offensive rebound and you only go 8 times, that stinks. If there's 20 opportunities and you go 17 or 18, you're really good. But you know what? That's hard. It's easier to just run back. And so now I'm just showing them, here's your rebound attempt numbers. Just go attempt to rebound. And you know what you find out? Oh my gosh, I'm dunking this. You know, I'm laying it in. So TB did some good stuff today. He's going to be fine. Made his free throws, did all the stuff, made a 3 or 2. We only made 4 threes. What if we had made 8 instead of 4? 8 out of 17 or 7 out of 17. So we're still not quite making the numbers that we want to make. But if you're going to score 99, it's okay to make 4 and only shoot 17.
Back to Malik Ewan. I mean, two really good games back to back. Can you envision a scenario where he, kind of shifts into that starting rotation?
Yeah. I started him in the second half. And he played most of the minutes in the first half, so who really cares?
In the first half, Darius and Malik combined to go 1 for 15. The rest of the team was 12 for 21. With the two freshmen they've carried you guys for big portions of games. How big was it for you to get, for the rest of the guys to carry them?
Well, the last game I sat Darius out the last 5 minutes of the half, and we went on a 19-6 run with Darius sitting. But here's what I will tell you. At the end of the game, the last 6 minutes, who did the most damage? Darius and Malik. So I want you to think about this. Here's a freshman that goes 1 for 12, and then at the end of the game has enough chutzpah to say, I'm winning this. I'm going to win this. And Malik Thomas, absolutely the same. There's no one going to convince either one of those guys that they're not what you're seeing. They know it. They're not afraid of it. If I miss some shots, I'm making some shots. I'm not going to miss and then miss 7, 8, 9, 9. Believe me, when it's time to make shots, I will make them. Last one, guys, so I can get home.
Billy has 18.6 points per game over the last 7 games. At the start of the year, or even at the start of SEC play, did you envision that he'd turn into the scorer that he has been over the last 7 games?
What he's doing is he's really working on the three-point shot in practice. And I'm having him, we do some shooting things. I'm having him do 2 of them. And look, I told him, the way you attack the basket, you make a couple threes, how do they guard you? What, let you keep making threes? No, they come out and all of a sudden he's attacking. The only one the one where he went in and did this, and they said he didn't get fouled. I don't know, maybe he didn't. But I'm like, you were right there, just go through the guy. They're going to call that a foul. And so that one I said, you didn't need to do the extra. But I'll tell you, he plays, people don't even know his scoring because of all the other stuff he does. They don't even know until the game ends, what did he have? Wow, he had what? Because they see the dive on the floor, the tough rebounds, the passing, all the things that he's doing. So, yeah, we're tough game. I mean, you're going, it's game day down in Florida. They're the best team in our league right now, and we got to go on the road. We got 2 days. We cannot practice tomorrow, and guess what? We cannot practice Friday. So we're going to do tape work, walk through some stuff, show them, let's throw it up and see where we are. Thanks.